Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a special reading for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Earth signs, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Earth signs, I hope you're doing well. This is a special reading about what your ancestors would like to talk to you about, what they would like to tell you. I have a special crystal on my desk today. It's a white howlite tower, which is a crystal that's good for grounding. So something that actually an earth element, an earth sign would might be drawn to. It's for grounding, but also kind of understanding the interconnectedness of things. Like I see this natural inclusion and pattern in the crystal to kind of represent the web that connects everyone, connects you to your ancestors. Also wearing Mookaite crystal for family lineage healing. I'm using two decks today, brand new one that I got. Amy Miranda's What We've Forgotten Oracle deck for the overall energy, and for the tarot, the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. Some cards have been pre-shuffled. Oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. That was fast. For the earth signs, number 15, which corresponds to the devil card in the major arcana of the tarot. Capricorn, you showed up in your own reading, so that's very nice. And the words are higher love. Higher love. This looks like divine feminine energy. It's interesting though here. These, I like, obviously this is so opulent and looks Egyptian or something like that. Things here that look like DNA and mandalas or pentacles even of some type. But what I'm really interested in is these little lines back here, because it looks like a computer chip or a motherboard. Is that what it's called? A motherboard. And like all the disparate elements kind of connecting back to maybe the divine mother. The words are higher love, so it's not just looking at things on a superficial level, but the love of Mother Earth. It's kind of giving Empress energy, Empress vibes. How we are all interconnected. But Spirit is saying, you know, maybe for an earth sign, this could be slightly outside of a comfort zone to look at things that are not of the earth, that are not grounded, that are in the ethereal realms. So we shall see. Do you have to reference though? Do you have to say, because I can't not say it, the 15 devil card. Yes, it is Capricorn's card in the major arcana, but the devil energy is also about kind of the shackles, the ties that bind us. And Spirit wants me to kind of talk about that. I'll probably get to it a little bit later on in your reading, but at least to mention it, that might be something that you're grappling with right now. Releasing yourself from ego-centered practices. 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier. The word of caution, a word of encouragement and advice from your ancestors. Interesting. So, extra card flipped out for you, and I'm going to take it as part of the overall energy. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Pentacles is earth sign energy, and it talks about the idea of reciprocity, equal give and take. What we put out in the world, we get back. What we speak towards the heavens and the universe will come back to us like a boomerang. But it also talks about fairness, the idea that abundance is everywhere, and that if one can have, another can have. It's not always the case. In fact, it's mostly often not the case in our material earth realm. And you got it in reverse. So it's this idea that perhaps, look, and we can't ignore the fact, Six of Pentacles, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. That's a coincidence. Not a wow, why did I say coincidence? That's not what I wanted to say. That is not what I believe, nor did I want to say. Somebody, one of you guys out there said that. That's just a coincidence. Ew. God, it was almost like, it was like somebody just like took over for a second. Because I don't believe in coincidences. It's like I couldn't stop my mouth from saying it. That was weird. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Unless I'm using the word coincidence as a co, meaning two together, incident, a happenstance. Well, that was really strange. Sorry, I'm gonna have to sit with that for a second. That was a really strange feeling. Because I couldn't, that word was not even in my head when it came out of my mouth. So like, I felt like that was somebody's energy out there, which is fine. Earth signs, you want to believe that it's a coincidence, that's your prerogative. I don't believe in coincidence. I believe that this is a synchronicity. If ever I saw a synchronicity, it would be this. How strange. That was really weird. I'm gonna just burn some, just bear with me for one moment. I'm just gonna burn some Palo Santo because that was a little much for me. That was a little much for me. Okay. All right. Good to go. Good to go. All right. For the word of caution from your ancestors, start with an air sign or an air element, the 9 of Swords. It's clarified by the 3 of Wands, both in the upright. These are the words of caution. In a nutshell, this is what I just heard from your ancestors. Like you're waiting for something to happen, something bad to happen. Like you're almost expecting it. This is a card of waiting. This is a card of nightmares, overthinking, anxiety, worry. Like it's pretty obvious from the drawing of the card. That's why amateur tarot readers like to learn on the Rider-Waite, because it's the OG. It just, everything in the Rider-Waite makes sense. This card, 3 of Wands, is, you know, having made a decision and now waiting for the ships to come in. But these two cards together speak of almost expecting something bad to happen. It's not saying it's gonna happen, but it's within your consciousness that something bad is gonna happen, and Spirit is cautioning you. Your ancestors are saying, "Oh ye of little faith." That's what they just said. "Oh ye of little faith." And somebody's ancestor just said, "What am I, chopped liver?" And that is something I say often, but I wasn't about to say that, but I heard that. What am I, chopped liver? They're just trying to play with you. They're trying to be funny, but they're also trying to make themselves, assert themselves as like powerful entities in your life and wanting the best for you, wanting to protect you. But it's really difficult when you allow your mind to enter into this state. Repetition, right? We repeat bad thoughts over and over and over and over, and then we manifest them. Plain and simple. Why the worry? Justice. Look at that. So, sorry, I thought I saw, I think it was my hair. The Six of Pentacles is the Justice card in the Minor Arcana. So it's relevant because these are the things of the earthly realm, and now Spirit's getting involved. Justice, Libra energy. Number 11 talks about karmic justice, balance, legal matters turning in your favor. So there could be something here involving a legal matter. Could be something like divorce or custody or property or contracts or something. It could be really causing you a lot of anxiety. But this is a Spirit's caution. The Justice card is in the upright, which tells me things will go in your favor and they will be for the highest good, right? Higher love, highest good, right? There's balance coming into play. They're wanting to reassure you of that with this card. Because, I mean, it's this worry here, like, but what if I put something out in the world, or I put something out in the world and I don't get, like, you know, not just a return on investment, but like maybe I've invested so much already and I don't see what the point of it was, or it's really discouraging right now, and Spirit is cautioning you against that and saying, but look, everything will work out. You just have to believe, because if you're not careful, the caution is, if you're not careful, you're going to manifest, you're going to make yourself sick. That's what I just heard. And I'm not manifesting that for you, but I just see it. It's like the body keeps the score, right? If you put all that stress in your stomach and your shoulders and your back, it's just going to weigh down on you. You're going to get headaches. You're not going to be able to sleep. You're not going to eat properly. You're going to eat junk food or whatever. Like, it's a vicious cycle. Anxiety and worry and fear. How do we, what are, you know, you're an earth sign, so let's look at some practical approaches. What do we do to lessen the effects of this fear and worry? Start by quieting the mind and moving the body. So that can look different for all sorts of people, right? I'm not like a gym rat or anything, clearly, but I walk a lot. I walk in nature as much as I can. I do take exercise classes. I meditate. And these are all things that, you know, besides the classes, free, right? Not telling you to spend money on a single thing. Just sit somewhere on your lunch break, somewhere that's quiet. Eat your lunch and then close your eyes and think of nothing. Just listen to the birds chirping. If there's water nearby, listen to the trickle of the water. Be still. And I just said be still and know. Be still and know. Encouragement. King of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. What's up with all the swords energy? Lots of thinking for the air signs right now. Gemini energies here. King of Swords is usually, Spirit just said it, know-it-all. He is an authority, learned, credentialed, He's a lot of credentials. Yeah, he's a know-it-all, but it's because he knows it all. Like, he's very intelligent. Divine masculine, but doesn't have to describe a man. But when we're in the King of Swords energy, we can be cold, we can be detached, we can be less empathetic. Page of Swords is card of curiosity. Sometimes it can talk about spying, asking pertinent questions, trying to get more information. It is a card of curiosity. Both these cards are in reverse, and so they're kind of encouraging you to look at things as they are. Because when we're in the Nine of Swords energy, that's just fear. And also anytime you see like all black background, which is not that many cards, there's the 9 and the 10 of Swords have all black background. Even in the 10 of Swords, there's a little bit of sunshine at the bottom of it. It's not generally perceived as a positive energy, positive card. When you're in the King of Swords energy, though, you're looking at things with discernment. You're looking at things dispassionately. Just the facts, analysis, strategy. So you're not going to feel like fear in a King of Swords type of behavior. You're just going to say, okay, maybe we're dealing with an obstacle here, and let's think of 5 ways that we can overcome this obstacle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? We're going to explore those options and choose the best one. Lickety split. Spirit just said lickety split. But these cards are in reverse because this is the encouragement. It's because it's not happening. I think there is a lot of emotion involved and a lot of overthinking with whatever unfairness you are perceiving right now. Or it's not even perceiving. I don't mean it per se perceiving like it's not true. But there's a sense of unfairness and probably resentment attached to that. And you could be spiraling a little bit. That's why the caution is here. So they're encouraging you. They just said, pull yourself together, man. But like in a loving way. Just pause for a moment and just take stock of what is actually happening in front of you. Not what could happen, but what's actually happening. Let me get a clarifier on the King of Swords and the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles in the upright. Isn't that bizarre? Another synchronicity. 2 pages of the same suit, 2 kings of the same suit. And this is your energy, earth element. To clarify these cards. Okay, if it's difficult for you to think dispassionately about something, then maybe the technique you should use is looking at things from where you're more comfortable, which is the earthly perspective. So it's like what it is that you feel between your 2 hands. It's groundedness. There still needs to be some groundedness though, but it's almost like the Page of Pentacles is like retracting offers. Like if this is, okay, Spirit just said grasping at straws, grasping at straws. There could be a sense in you, I'm feeling a little panicky right now, like not me personally, but like I feel a little bit of panic energy. And maybe it's like you're going to try every option because at least if you try everything, you'll start to eliminate what doesn't work. But Spirit kind of wants to say, like, stop, just full stop. Like you're giving, don't give away the farm. You need to retain some things at this time. You're giving out too much. You're like overgiving. You're overgiving. So like hold back on that so that we can pull ourselves together, reassess what we're working with, and enter back into the King of Pentacles energy, which is where you feel most comfortable and most safe and secure. That's what the King of Pentacles is all about. They also are about abundance, and so Spirit is telling me that you have more abundance than you may think that you do. And it's not necessarily in finances or pentacles, but it could also just be about your wits and your talent, your skill, your resourcefulness is what the emphasis is on, the word resourcefulness. So you may not have all the pentacles right now, but you have your wits and you can figure out some other way to build capital if that's what we're talking about. What is the advice from Spirit? Queen of Cups, Hanged Man. This is Cancer energy. This is Virgo and Pisces. Major Arcana. Number 12, Hangman energy. Queen of Cups talks about love. A heart full of love. Of empathy, of compassion, of kindness. Giving yourself, like drinking from the cup of love so you can sustain yourself, and then being so generous with that love that you give to others. So it's different, slightly different from giving away the farm, because to tell somebody you love them, that's free. In certain circumstances, people would say, no, that comes with a hefty price. And I hear that cynicism from somebody out there. Probably the same person that said, no, it's a coincidence. The Hanged Man talks about going up into the tree of knowledge. It is a timeout card. This is a major timeout card. We need to just regroup and get some much needed perspective. The 30,000 foot view. Because there's confusion, right? We need to work through our confusion. Again, this is advice from your ancestors. 7 of Cups. I haven't seen this card in a long time. So many choices. What direction do we move in? And Spirit's advice is just quiet the mind, slow down so you can really assess what's in all those cups. Which one are you going to actually partake in? Of which cup will you partake? Trying to release that confusion. So this is an intense reading, but it's what your ancestors wanted to communicate to you. Just ask them for help, right? Believe in that higher love, that there's a higher love that's meant just for you. Ask them for help. They're listening. That's your reading, Earth Signs. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Earth Signs.